Hi guys, it's Jody. Hey, just wanted to show you what I ended up getting at Hobby Lobby for the 40% off deal. They were $19.99, got 40% off, so pretty sweet deal. But I saw this and I knew I had to get it because this real aircraft of this is at the Pima Air Museum in Tucson, Arizona. And when I lived in Tucson, all the time I spent out there at the Air Museum, I spent a lot of time looking at this plane, underneath it, and just checking it out. And it finally got some love here the last year. They repainted it into the original markings and stuff. So I saw this and I was like, man, I got to get it because it's just too cool. Model kit of plane out in Tucson that I physically seen and kind of climbed down a little bit. But anyway, Atlantis models, guys, made in USA. Hell yeah. It's official Boeing licensed product, so that means there's no guarantees that the doors will stay in place. But you have that. But very cool model kit. The parts count's low. It's a what the hell is it? 1/175th scale, so it's pretty small. But decal sheet, pretty decent decal sheet, except for the real one had a eagle that out of its talons was dropping a X-15, and it said the high and mighty underneath it. And that decal I really wish would have been included in this, along with down the side of the fuselage there was a bunch of little marks for each of the X-15s that it dropped, but they're not there, so kind of a bummer. But oh well. Real simple assembly. Put two fuselage shafts together, the windows. It's got you painting it and doing the decal stuff right then and there, which a little surprising. But putting the wings together, the X-15 mount, putting your engines together, the X-15 itself, and then putting the engines on and mounting the X-15 in it. You can do it as a regular B-52. Put the auxiliary fuel tanks on the wingtips and that, but I'm not going to do that for obvious reasons, because I wanted it because of the X-15 and that very aircraft. It's called Balls 3, and the reason for that was the tail number was 2003 and 003 on the nose. And actually, where's that at? There's no decal for that either. There should be a decal on the nose that says 003. Well, poop. But anyway, it's a decent little kit. There's your fuselage and a wing. Another wing and your engine nacelles and covers. X-15 pod. The other side of the fuselage and another wing half. And another wing half and more engine parts. Part for the stand, which I'm not going to use. There's the clear engine stand. Here's your clear cockpit part and your tail gunners area, and then the X-15 itself, and another horizontal stabilizer for the B-52. So pretty decent little kit. Low parts count, should be fairly easy to build. Want to get it kind of mocked up here and get it going. I'd like to actually get it done here fairly soon. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys this because this is one that's near and dear to my heart. You know, like I said, I spent a lot of time underneath this aircraft and things like that when I lived in Tucson. It was always just so cool to see. And I'm glad that Atlantis came out with a kit. You know, if you guys want to get one of these, check your local Hobby Lobby. That's where I got mine at, and they had 40% off all box kits, so maybe you'll get lucky. Every couple weeks they do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more cool stuff to come. Take care.